Kenya gaining independence broke barriers for numerous reasons. Largely, it was them breaking free of their colonial oppressors who viewed them as lesser. It inspired other West African nations to strive for freedom and sparked nationalism for these various countries' cultures. They now took pride in their tribes or ethnic groups and those groups' histories. It's an odd mix, however. Kenya was finally unified under its own leader politically, but largely ethnic groups did not mix among one another. So while it's the first lone Kenyan ruler, and he represents the largest population of one tribe, it's also a return to the freedom each tribe felt before the 1890s when Britain first occupied Kenya. Something generations of Kenyans had been robbed of, and were distant stories of their grandparents or great grandparents about how life was like 70 years ago when they were free and were not under a colonial rule. Today, the Mau Mau uprisings are still important because it tells tales of an African nation breaking free of their oppressors. And in the early 2000s, Britain paid reparations to Mau Mau soldiers and Kikuyu that were placed in concentration camps. This was the first time Britain paid reparations and officially admitted wrongdoing in its colonization during the 20th century, not just of Kenya, but of other countries too. This offered closure because it changed the narrative of the Mau Mau uprisings and the so-called glorious empire that Britain had built, turning Mau Mau soldiers from savages to veterans of Kenya, and providing truth to the stories of those mistreated in camps who had previously been denied or accused of lying. That is why Kenyan gaining independence from Britain was a great breaking of barriers, and not just for Kenya, but also for these other West African nations.